Sala Falava and welcome back to Breaking Waves. On today's episode, we have a special guest who has previously been on the show, co-founder of Strongman Samoa, Misa Peter Anae. Last year, Peter appeared on Breaking Waves to discuss the Samoa's Mightiest Heroes competition. A year later, Strongman Samoa has had their second comp called the Big Chief Showdown. This event was proudly sponsored by BTI Brothers, Taula Beverages, KL Security, Sigfa, Hansel Electrical, Seafood Gourmet, Adira Sports, Digicel Pacific, Farmer Joe Supermarket, CrossFit, Whatutoa Gym, Just Mint, Samoa Video Production, Bluwave TV and Sports Salanoa, and also SOS. Talofa lava and welcome to the show, Misa Peter Anae. How are you this afternoon?
Talofa lava, Hana. I'm very well, thank you. It's a beautiful day here in Samoa. I hope you guys are getting some warm at this time of the day.
Thanks, Peter. As you can tell, it's a cold day in Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. We're hoping summer will bring some more sun, but it's definitely not as beautiful as what you're experiencing in Samoa. Thank you for coming onto our show and congratulations on your second competition that you've run. But I did want to catch up because the last time you came, we talked about, we were in preparation for Samoa's Mightiest Heroes. How did that event go?
Thank you, Hana. The first event in April, sorry, it went well. It was a successful one. It was our first novice competition to introduce strongman, a strongman competition in Samoa. We kicked off a strongman in Samoa in CrossFit Whatutoa's gym in September last year, 2023. So our first event was this year, April 2024, and it was a good one. It was well received by the athletes, and it was entertaining for spectators. So So thank you to the sponsors as well that made that event possible. Taula and Digicel and Samoa Video Production, Just Mint, and also those guys are still with us for our for the second one just finished.
Awesome. That's so good to hear. What were some of your favorite highlights?
From the first one?
Yeah, from Samoa's Mightiest Heroes.
I think one of my favorite highlights was there was a lot of personal best by the athletes. It was different. It was when we announced the event, there was a lot of doubt. There was not a lot of not much self-belief in themselves if they can do each event or if they can lift that weight. But after the competition, there was a lot of PRs, a lot of the confidence in the athletes grew. They learned a lot and they learned to be more safe with how they execute each lifts. And it was, but most of all, they had fun. After the comp, straight away they ask, when is our next comp? So I guess that is a good feedback. Straight after the comp from the athletes that they want more. So yeah, that was the highlight from them, and it was very entertaining for the spectators because they haven't seen this kind of sport. It is kind of like CrossFit, but it's more heavier and they in a very short amount of time. They do the event in a very short amount of time.
That's so good to hear that it went well and you guys delivered because they asked for more and you guys now have had a second competition. How was the Big Chief Showdown?
Oh, so the Big Chief Showdown was, I'll take you back to why we did it at that area, why we chose to do it out in the public. So after the Samoa Mightiest Heroes, we thought that we haven't exposed the sport properly, and some people don't want to come to watch an event just because it's at a gym area because some of them don't do gyms. So we thought, because strongman is like a backyard sport. People go, you have it at the backyard at someone's place, gather some friends, and have a barbecue and see who can lift the heaviest. So that's how Strongman started off and it grew to this big organization. And we thought, no, we got to do the same in Samoa. So we were looking for areas, then we found Malai Fatu Reserve, the recreation reserve at Songi. And so we approached the people that are looking after that. And it was, I'm telling you, it was a lot of stress because it was like the weather. And Samoa's weather is very unpredictable. We didn't know it was going to rain or not. But thank God they did it. That made the day more successful. And also the help that came after they came in and helped with all the late sponsors that they answer our request, which is, man, they were a big help. But that is just the logistics side. But during the event, there was food around. There was a lot of see a lot of families gathering, and even a lot of old people. They just went past. I was like, oh, what's this? Stop by, buy something, have something to eat, and watch the show. And it was the athletes really put on a good show for them, and that's what we're there. Like, strongman competition is more for the people who's watching than the actual athletes and for us. So it's like it's almost like a circus. When you go there, you give it all. You have to entertain them, and that's what we strive for it.
That's awesome. That's really good to hear. Especially the location. That's a really good decision, and I can see that you guys are learning new things every time you have a competition, which is great. What are some of the congratulations first to the finalists of your event. So the names will pop up here. So congratulations to all the people who participated in this competition and did so well. And I'm pretty sure they made a lot of people in their community and their families proud. Were there any specific stories from the participants that you were inspired by, Peter?
Okay. Oh, there's so many stories, but I'll talk about the female first. The competition just finished. The Big Chief. We had two categories in the male and the female. So it's you had the novice and advanced. So in the novice, there was a lot of people that this is their first time competing. There was a lot of last minute sign up as well. They weren't sure if this is a thing for them, and one of an inspiration to see is we have a young lady who trains with us. Her name is Nanya. I saw she grew in every class that we did, and she came third in the novice. She was not far from the leader. So she went against some of the really strong athletes in the novice category. So that's from the novice category of the female. The advanced one, there was Mitch. So Michelle wanted to do the novice, but I saw the potential in her, so I pushed her to do the advanced. And going unwillingly at some point, sometimes, but she did it. It was it was a big congratulations on her part for pushing boundaries and stepping outside of her comfort zone and setting new goals for herself. For the males, the kid who won the advance, he's only 21 years old. His name is Ma'alua. The first competition, he came second, and his grandfather passed away around that time, and so he dedicated that that win for him, and for him to win again in Big Chief. You can see that the hunger in his eyes and the drive that he had, and whatever reason, whatever motivation that it was behind him, well, it came out on the day. So yeah, those are some inspirational stories that I can think of at the top of my head. But other than the winners, everyone else did so well. a lot of again a lot of PRs that they do, personal best, because they couldn't do it in training, but they really stepped up, and I can see that they did their best and on comp day.
Mm, mm. Oh, that's so good to hear. It's good to have those opportunities for people in Samoa. And I was just wanting to get into that. You know, aside from what you've already shared, what other opportunities are you hoping to provide the participants or anyone who's wanting to get into not CrossFit, get into strongman? What opportunities do you see strongman offering to people who want to participate in the future?
First of all, the main goal is for health, to get moving, exercise. The strongman just provides another form of exercise for our people. So for it, if you're asking who can join strongman, to be honest, anyone. If you don't let the name strongman or scare you, because you will find it that most people that join our class is they are just all gentle, and it's all about having fun, and it's a good community to be in. So not only get better in your health, it's also an opportunity for you if you decide to compete. We have local competitions like the last two we just finished. Um, then, like, if you want to, you know, take a chance and go overseas and compete, that's another opportunity for you as a competitor. So those are some of the things that some of the opportunities that we offer.
Mm. And Peter, I heard that the BTI Brothers, they were the talented group from Solemio, everyone knows them. They were present as well.
So the BTI Brothers sponsored our uniform, Bene and Amitai. They are the three of the. I mean, they are the two of out of the three of Solemio band. So because their sister is the one who won the advance, Evangeline. So yeah, they weren't there during the competition, but they were here before the comp, and they did a shout out to all the athletes, which was pretty cool. It's pretty cool of them. So yeah, thank you, boys.
Yeah, that's so cool. A lot of us grew up on Solemio. Our producers, they went to the same school as our producers, Aorere College. So I thought I'd just plug that in. Shout out to Aorere College. That's where we are. We're in the South Auckland region. So that's awesome. And also, I heard that Whatutoa is planning to host an annual event.
Fatutoa, I'll take this opportunity to thank Brandon and Lupe for always supporting us, especially we're kicking off Strongman. They let us use their gym. They let us have our classes, our Strongman Saturday class. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. at CrossFit Fatutoa Vaitele. If you want to know what Strongman is, it would be a good opportunity to come and have a try. So yeah, CrossFit Fatutoa, they have an annual games every year, and one of the so this year is November 15th to 16th. It's a Friday, Saturday. So if you're a CrossFitter out there, if you want to sign up, message their IG account, and go from there.
Amazing. And just one last question there, Peter. What is the vision for Strongman?
For Strongman, before I go on to the vision, we are planning more comps. So another comp that we're thinking of that it's in the pipeline might be at the end of the year or January next year. So, but we're still going through some details, and we'll have the announcement. But we have a main comp that we are planning to do next year in June 7th. So this comp is a comp that a lot of people overseas, we want to invite a lot of athletes from overseas, and it will be a big comp for our local athletes to train for. Hana is like you play grassroots rugby. If you're good, you go to the higher, the A grade on your club. and so forth. You go on to Super Rugby, and then the main team. So that is what we're trying to do with Strongman here. We have little comps to build our local athletes, or any international athletes they want to join, build up their confidence, build up the capacity, in order to compete in the main comp that we're gonna have in June at the end of Independence of the Independence Week. Also, like after Big Chief, Eddie Williams, you know, posted on our Instagram social, that he is very keen for next year. And Eddie Williams is a well-known elite, world-class athlete in the strongman sport. So if is he competing or not competing, but having him to acknowledge that he's interested in coming to Samoa, it's a really big thing for us. And we also have other competitors from overseas in Australia. The current Australia's strongest man, Jordan Osborne, he was here at the beginning of this year. He held a seminar with us. He is keen as well so the vision is to prepare our local athletes to get into that level, because we believe that our people are meant for this sport. They just need guidance. They just need the right exposure. They just need proper training, and they will achieve big things like the other overseas athletes.
That's amazing. No, thank you so much for sharing that, Peter. And what a huge job. That's such a lot of work. And, I'm so happy that you guys are doing that for our people. So, malo lava, keep up the hard work. And I'm sure you have a good team supporting you. Any last words on how people can get in contact with you if they wanted to join Strongman?
Okay. Can I say a little thank you?
Of course, of course.
Well, Hana, like for every big event, you have to have a strong team to support you with with your vision. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Samoa Video Production, Tauso Tiati, as he's been there from day one when we started this journey. Because the Strongman Samoa is actually me and Ryan, my brother-in-law Ryan Walker. So having those two, and then our friend Jordan, to help create something for our people, really ease the load. And I would like to thank as well my Bluwave team, my older brother Manu, and the team in New Zealand, and also the team in Samoa, for always supporting and having this platform to spread what is Strongman is, and what is Strongman Samoa doing. Yeah. And also I would like to thank our sponsors who were involved in with the Big Chief and the Samoa's Mighty Heroes in April last April. I would like to thank the BTI Brothers, Tola Beverages, KL Security, Sigfa, Hansel Electrical, Seafood Gourmet, Adira Sports, Digital Pacific, Fama Joe Supermarket, CrossFit Fatutour Family, Just Mint, Samoa Video Production, and Bluwave TV, and SOS. So yeah, without them, we wouldn't able to we wouldn't be able to have a successful event. So also our volunteers. Volunteers are the backbone of any major event, and without them, it wouldn't be possible. The best way to get in contact with us is our social media, Instagram or Facebook. Yeah, flick us a message if you want to join our Saturday classes, or if you want to find out what are any future competitions. And yeah, it's easy, like just message us.
Thank you so much, Peter. I wish you well, and I hope your next competition goes well. All the best. I'm so glad you're well supported in Samoa with your team. And thank you so much again for coming on to Breaking Waves.
Thank you, Hana. All the best.